Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, happy Sunday, everybody.
I was waiting for something else. I'm sorry. We're here. We're here on a Sunday. We're here on a Sunday, beautiful Sunday. We had a wild Wednesday night with Valerie Sassafras. If anybody missed that, they should go watch that interview. Yes. I watched it on the way after we left Hattiesburg. I watched it going to Tupelo, me and Mrs. Dufrene, and I tell you what, Mrs. Val, I call her Ms. I was about to call her Mrs. Valerie. She's not. I don't think she would appreciate that. Valerie tagged me and Carolyn in her birthday post. It was like, how does she remember Carolyn? I mean, yeah, Harold, but she tagged Carolyn too.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Not tagged, but she said, Harold and Carolyn, I hope to see you there. Yeah. We're gonna go now. So we're gonna
be required now, legally required.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the Valerie Sassafras birthday bash, and I told Mrs. Dufrene she has a special drink, the horny and lazy.
Oh
man, yeah. Spice it up for you guys.
And look at the pickle. Aaron, show that pickle again.
The pickle.
Hide the pickle.
With you.
Hide the pickle. I could have sworn on the news program she said slice the pickle. I could have sworn.
You might be right. I mean, because it makes sense, like that it would be
they wanted to clean it up. They wanted to clean it up.
We'll watch it and say for ourselves.
I will. I'm gonna look it up and see. Because I'm almost sure I heard it. I know I did it. I know I did it. Man, maybe I am old. I don't know.
I have to take her to Mr. Muscle.
Talk about pickles, man. I bought some pickles this weekend. Golly, and Tupelo. I bought about 10 jars of homemade pickles. People were going crazy. I was going crazy for the wait. I want to hear something. Wait.
At the flea market, you got the pickles.
No. She says hi the pickle.
Oh, you're watching it now, Harold? That was not what I was asking you to do. Harold, stop. Can you focus on what we're doing right now?
No, I can't. Oh, man.
I'm so confused.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, Harold, really? This early? You're watching WrestleMania already? Like, come on.
Yeah, I am. I'm watching WrestleMania. It's no WrestleMania.
Vince McMahon's on already. Oh. That's our running joke. Whenever you stop paying attention, we always say that Vince McMahon's on the TV. The WrestleMania is on.
Valerie's on the screen, and she's slicing the pickle. So, right down the. I guess I was wrong. Valerie's right. I'm wrong. Of course.
You should know about where she hides her pickle. You know.
Right.
Yeah, that's very. Of course she does. I mean, I hope Valerie's not watching. I just figured maybe she was drank too many horny and lazy drinks, and she forgot what she was saying on TV.
You gotta give her more credit.
No, she was right. She knows what she's talking about.
She was so chill that time, though. She was just like ready to go with the answers too. I love that about her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was great. I mean, I was watching it, and she has an interesting life. I'll tell you what, living in a van by the river. I mean,
she sure loved her husband too. You could tell.
I know, and I never got to look at her husband either. And I got to look up her husband too. And I've been busy. You know, I was in Tupelo, so I haven't had time to do my research. But I really want to look up her husband, because it's more like her husband was a great man and a great musician too, and that's who brought her out. You know, as a
I need like a venue and stuff too.
Yeah,
really cool, really interesting.
And that just blows me away. She was doing and Angelo. I know Jen was watching the video, but she was watching the video footage of her in that cafeteria at the Piccadilly cafeteria, her performing at the Piccadilly cafeteria. It was just mind blowing, because the older, I mean, no offense, but that's who eats at cafeterias, is older people. And the older people were eating in the cafeteria. They had one older lady, and she was just eating, not even paying attention to poor Valerie, and just enjoying her molded bread and her Salisbury steak. Yeah, her mashed potatoes, you know.
Man. It's probably just easy to eat food, bland and soft.
Yeah,
Ah,
100%.
cafeteria food is just
Especially then, yeah.
yeah, and I know exactly where the cafeteria was that she performed. It was right across the street from the Oshner Hospital, so I know exactly. I never ate there. I mean, I don't go eat it.
They got enough people giving them moldy bread that they're sending them right to the hospital.
All right, so I see we got our guest on. Let's introduce our guest that we have coming on.
He's
Aaron,
ready to go.
yeah, Aaron, you wanna introduce him? You want me to, or
Yeah. Well, he's a local comedian here in Seattle. He goes by DinoDad, and he hosts a comedy show over at this place called the Water Wheel Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, fun fact, folks. My grandfather helped open the water wheel back in the day.
wow, in the 1800s. So that's been around that long.
That's awesome.
No, I think it was about like 1960s something for sure. But
Wow,
my grandfather opened up his other bar back in '71, so it's a little bit before that time.
Wow. So a little trivia. So you're helping DinoDad's DinoDad's career in a certain way. It's like this it's like the what is it, the 7-degree separation between Kevin? It'd be the 7. Everything's connected to Angelo in life.
Yeah.
In case people don't know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed that.
So you're my dad. How would I not notice? I mean,
That's true.
That good answer.
Father knows best.
all right, so let's get Noah in. Noah Rubin.
Noah, DinoDad, bring him. Come on down.
Come on.
Am I here?
Hello.
I was just at the water wheel. Am I on now? Is that the reality?
Yep, you're on. You're on.
Wow.
You're on.
4,000 people.
4,000 people. That's a lot of numbers. Well, I just heard a lot of information. Somebody is very connected to the water wheel, and I was just at the water wheel.
Open it up.
What was that?
My grandfather helped open it up back in the day.
Who's your grandfather?
His name is James Shannon.
James Shannon is not James Waterwheel, huh?
Well, he was not the proprietor, I don't think.
He was a help. He made sure the water wheel kept on. The water wheel kept on going. That's what it was.
Yeah, there you go.
He made sure. So Noah, how you doing? It looks like your daytime over there. It's weirdly weird looking at you in the daytime when it's pitch black in Louisiana down here where we are, where I am.
It's grim out there.
I apologize that I did not get home fast enough to start this thing. I'm walking to my home, so I don't know how long this thing goes, but I can get on my computer in about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you get on your computer? We're gonna finish up some business here, and we're gonna because we'd like to talk to you. So why don't whenever you get to your computer, we'll get you on, and we'll do a better interview that way.
That's right. I'm gonna call for a lift and just get taken home so I can be on this. I was at the water wheel.
There you go.
I know
you were doing.
His name was James, and he was having his birthday, and I needed to get there, and then they started karaoke, and I needed to sing a song.
Well, of course. Of course. I mean, who does? I mean, once the karaoke starts, I mean, you can't walk away. I mean, you gotta put a performance.
Right.
I mean,
Girls don't do that on this show. So
I was thinking of karaoke today while driving. I was thinking about karaoke.
Oh yeah,
karaoke. Karaoke is no jokey.
All right. Well, Noah, why don't you go get you better set up at your thing, and we'll be here, and we're gonna get you on, and we're gonna talk to you some more. Okay?
All right, sure. I will be back soon.
All right, we appreciate it, man. We'll see you in a little bit.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. All right,
wow,
so we're gonna get Noah back from his hike. It's so weird. It blows my mind.
Dude, I know. When it was light out, it's 11:15 here.
My mom says in the chat he helped open it back in 1969.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Teresa.
Awesome.
Yeah. When you said Shannon, I realized. I was like,
My mom wants to come on for a second, but that's in a little bit, Mom.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. I'm reading Crispy Shrimp's comment. It blows my mind. My equilibrium. It just blows my mind. Like it's dark outside. I'm looking and I see somebody on a lot walking in the sunshine.
Yeah,
it's like
totally.
I'm dancing on sunshine. Well,
I'm
dancing in the dark. I'm dancing in the dark, and you're dancing on sunshine.
Yeah, he's walking on sunshine. We're dancing in the dark.
Yeah. Oh, it's walking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just fixing your reference,
Correct.
Harold. Come on, I'm your quality control.
No, there's a song "Dancing on Sunshine." I wasn't talking about Katrina and the waves. I was talking about. Wait, let me see who I was talking about. I was talking about. Oh, never mind. Angelo took the post down. I don't see. He was playing metal earlier. I was just going to say metal band. He was playing Ice War or something.
Oh, what?
That wasn't you playing the metal earlier on your turntable?
No, that was. You saw that? Because I just saw that. That was a post earlier. What?
Yeah.
I saw somebody's random post earlier playing that. What?
Yeah, so I don't know why I
Are
saw
you
it.
hacking my phone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually looking at what you're looking at.
Well, Dad, you gave me all your passwords are so easy. I could hack into all your accounts. I mean, Pickle is not the difficult password. Yeah. Okay.
I love pooping 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You guys.
I'm sorry, I just spilled your whole.
I mean, there's only 3 choices: either Pickle, Aaron, or Teresa. I mean,
No, I love you. Ramona.
Hey, Ramona, how you doing?
Wait, can I show my calendar because Crispy Shrimps was asking?
Yes,
about it.
I have that same calendar.
Yes, Harold does have the same calendar. It has a big fat pulled pork sandwich on it.
Oh,
Fresh Express 2022.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird that they gave you a salad company gives you a calendar with good food along with their salads.
I know. Well, you know what? I think they put the bacon Thousand Island salad. I think is on.
Yeah, on there.
Oh, very nice.
Let me see. I can give you the full tour real quick.
Oh,
if
look
you
at
want.
the cheese stars.
There's the Americana.
Oh, that looks good.
No, it's carrots. It's carrot and tomato stars.
What's the white ones?
You're right. That is cheese. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And that's I mean, this how is that? You're right. That's not very burger.
Yeah.
Well, it's a mushroom.
Oh yeah.
It's a mushroom burger.
That looks good.
Portobello.
I was like I'm like a little.
Portobello.
That's just all right.
Ooh.
It's a salad. We're getting healthy for the fall.
Spinach.
Oh, spooky!
Oh, that's October. Coming up October.
Is that guacamole?
Eyes in there.
Jen, say that again. Spooky.
Spooky! Can you tell I have a toddler? It's ridiculous. My whole way of speaking is different. Oh, this one looks good. This the apple explosion salad.
Apple.
Apple-ish.
There's only a couple more. I promise. I won't keep this segment going. Oh, look at this one. They love these cheese stars.
I know.
Hey, don't be a bitch or you won't get salad for Christmas.
Oh, Harold, the last one's for you. You're gonna be. That's good. I don't know if everyone wants salad.
I did look at my calendar like you did. Jim,
I was so excited about this. This one's for you, Harold. It's the salad Bloody Marys.
Oh yes.
What do they call it? Charcuterie.
Ooh, I want that.
You know I'm mad.
Charcuterie. Ooh.
I want that.
No, thank you.
I love
Fresh
it.
Express.
And there was 6 months before that we didn't go through, but I won't do that.
Yeah, Fresh Express sent me 31 coupons. They sent Jen 31 coupons, and they sent Mrs. Dufrene 31 coupons.
Oh, you got I
Where's our coupons?
We didn't sweep it.
Oh,
We did sweep.
Yeah.
You don't sweep. If you sleep on a sweep,
I
you miss
slept
out.
today.
Well, good. I'm glad.
My
I
mop
slept.
floor, like I think
Hey, before we go, I know we're gonna have the guests coming on, so I know we don't want to go too far. But let me. Can I share something? We're talking about food. I want to share because we're gonna. In case people don't know, but they might have turned in tonight and said, "Hey, where's the videos? I thought we were doing a watch party tonight. You know what's going on? What's up with you guys?" We're gonna do watch party videos. We're gonna do watch party videos during the show tonight on Sunday, like we talked about Wednesday. In case you missed it, we're just trying to tighten it up. Skip the Saturday show, combine the Sunday show with a show with watch videos and just have fun. We're gonna have people come on after a while too. We're still gonna have people coming on. But let me, if I may, I know we just had the Crawfish Boil, right?
Yeah, we did.
So this is part of the watch party, and we don't have to play the theme song for watch party right now. But let's just do this because we're pressed on time. This video I found, and I remember this video now, and I said, man, I forgot I wanted to show y'all. So this video that we're gonna watch, it's a music video. Ooh, okay.
I like music.
Yes, and it's the name of the song is The Crawfish Boil. So I don't know if y'all can hang with this whole song, but it's called Crawfish Boil. So my dad loves this song. It's like his favorite. Like when he hears this song play on the Zydeco station, he's like, "Oh yeah!" He's like, "Yeah, I love this." He knows all the lyrics and all. I don't know why he still can't boil crawfish, and he asks me because they tell you exactly what to do for the crawfish boil in this video. I mean, it tells you exactly what to do. If you don't know how to boil crawfish, just watch this video and you'll know how. You'll be good to go. All right, you'll be good to go. So let's play this video. It's called The Crawfish Boil. Y'all ready? Let's roll this beautiful crawfish boil video. And this is the guy. I don't know who he is, but I guess his name is Morgan Blanchard. Let's roll this beautiful crawfish footage. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I've never been more ready.
Ramona's more ready than all of us. So
I already felt low-key offended when you were like, I don't know if you guys are gonna hang with this whole video, you know. I was like, oh, you think I won't? I'm gonna watch it.
I'll show you.
Ramona's taking notes. Ramona's taking notes. Oh, how many boxes of salt he said? All right, let's watch the crawfish boil.
Take the crawfish out of the sack and put them in the tub.
All right.
Rinse them good, real good. Fill the pot to the line with the water.
Let me press pause real fast.
Thank you.
Angelo, you've been to my crawfish bowl. Isn't what's so far what he's saying exactly what we do? We open the sack.
Exactly. We can't take credit for cleaning them last time. Thank you to Dino for doing that. And I met the murder man. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and don't we? And what did I say? We fill that water, the pot up to that line that we saw.
The line.
You see,
don't cross the line, or you're gonna get boiled.
All right, let's continue on.
Light the fire on my homemade crawfish burner. Take the box of Martin salt and pour it in. Keep an eye on the water till it's boiling. Then put the crawfish in the pot carefully.
Yes, very carefully. Very carefully.
And add more ice to the beer. L'ami. We're having a big crawfish boil. We're gonna pass a real good time, y'all. Down on the bayou, out in the shade of that old tree.
What's that, Jen?
They have Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, we both.
I know.
We were like, ah!
Someone's trying not to get in trouble. Trying to be neutral.
Yeah,
for living together in peace and harmony.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes, us crawfish people. That's right. Yeah. How the song goes: Pepsi and Coca-Cola living together in harmony.
That's exactly what it is. I remember that.
Yeah. All right, let's continue on. You got that? A box of Martin salt. Got to be Martin salt.
I know.
Very specific.
Not Shaniqua salt, Martin
No,
salt.
now watch. He makes another comment about a spice. Watch.
Drinking beer, having a big crawfish boil. Take the shot around.
Where?
I'm having all this.
Would you?
You see?
Hey, he shakes it just like Harold does inside the.
Yeah, see? He puts the Zatarans right into the water.
Zataran.
Now what? He's also going to do what we were doing too, Angelo. Watch.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's continue on. I want to show y'all something though.
Put in the onions, potatoes, and lemons too. Then let the water boil again for 7 minutes.
He's very specific too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really. The first lyric was "You open the bag." I'm like, all right, we're getting to business.
Right? No messing around.
And so everyone knows Harold was making crawfish way before the Stan video came out, so he didn't learn from this video.
Yeah, I did not learn from this video.
Okay, thank you for being specific about
Yes.
Then let them soak till the seasoning goes in. We're having a big...
Okay, you see right here? This is a prime example. This is where my downfall was. Always,
I'm already cringing. As soon as you paused it, I knew that this was going to be.
so in case nobody knows, this is how I burned my feet. I did not wait for Mrs. Dufrene, and I tried to do this part. You see where he has two people? I tried to do it on my own. I'm hard-headed, and I'm like, I'm not waiting for nobody. I'm doing it by myself. I'm a man.
Mr. Muscles started coming out.
Yes.
Bad influence.
Yeah, it would have helped if Mr. Muscles came out and helped, though.
Yeah.
You just walked by the side and went,
Yeah. Now watch it. This part makes me even cringe more. Watch. Oh, you see right here? They put it on that edge of the.
That
was my downfall. That's when it poured out. When I put it on the edge right there to let them soak out a little bit. That was the disaster of my feet right there. So. It gives me nightmares. All right, let's just.
Harold, just so you know, if I was there, I would have stopped that because I'm a physics major.
Yeah, I know.
Genius.
And I've been doing it that way for years and years and years, and that was my downfall. It just takes that one time.
Hey, but if it was for that picture, it wouldn't have. We wouldn't have been able to come up with a design for our.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm so glad I sacrificed my feet for that t-shirt.
I know, it's so worth
it. Hey, and the other thing too, now whenever I see a pot like this, I cringe. Angela, you saw my setup now. You saw my setup.
It's super legit. This guy's is lackluster.
Yeah, this guy's an amateur. Yeah.
You're a pro. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we're a pro.
Yeah.
Big Crawfish Boil. We're gonna pass a real good time, y'all. Down on the bayou. Out in the shade of that old tree, drinking beer, having a big crawfish boil.
And I do not see one beer on that tape. Drinking beer. I see Pepsis and Cokes. Yeah.
We're drinking for them.
See that?
Yeah. Look at the bread. I just noticed that.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
That is not a baguette. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are they just dunking that, like just?
You know what they do? I have a friend that does it. It disgusts me when I watch him eat.
Oh my god!
He takes the sliced bread, like you make that crawfish sauce, like ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, like sauce. And some people take the bread like that and dip instead of crackers. I use crackers. It's good. Okay. But some ham and eggers use bread like that. It's like, oh god, it's gross.
I was like, you know,
as well played the rant song before.
I mean, really, yeah. I feel like I was like on board with it until you said that you dip it with crackers. So that's really like not. I understand it's a textual difference, but it's still kind of like
no. But if you have salsa, you're gonna use a chip. If you're gonna have a dip, you're gonna use a cracker. if you're gonna eat a sandwich, you use bread. You don't dip a soggy ass bread inside soggy ass sauce.
No, because the moment that bread touches the liquid, it just gets soft and gross. But
yeah, it's all gross.
If you put baguette in there, it might be different.
Yeah, like a French bread. I could see a French bread. Okay, that's.
I agree with you. Like for the record, I agree, but I'm a little questionable with your logic.
Well, I tell you what, I ain't going to that crawfish damn ball with if somebody. That's gonna make me gag. It's gonna make me gag.
So everyone knows we're not going.
I just noticed that bread. That's disgusting. All right.
Down on the bayou, out in the shade of that old tree.
Wow.
Bring it home, babe.
Oh, there we go.
Drinking beer, having a big crawfish boil.
What a beautiful song.
That was really beautiful.
Wow.
What a guy, Mr. Moria.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I didn't realize so many people wrote songs about Crawfish Boil.
Oh, there's a lot.
I thought about 3 or 4 of them. It's like, wow, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, one guy sings about making sure to wash your hands before you go pee after you eat the crawfish. Because
it's spicy. Yeah.
I never had that problem. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, I never.
Harold, can you explain why they throw a whole sack of onions in there? Crispy Shrimps is asking.
Oh, the onions? Because the onions in the crawfish boil, like it boils up and it's an awesome, you eat the onion and it gives it flavor.
But I think Michelle was saying in the video, they just threw a whole sack of onions with the peels and everything in there.
They're amateurs. You don't do that.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a good question too, man.
Let me explain the onions, and then I want to hear your question.
Too?
Wait,
does it matter how thick the boil is? Does that conflict at all in your experience?
What do you mean, like
because it's like mostly water, but if it's thick and sludgy, is it still okay?
Yeah, but you don't put that much seasoning. The seasoning evaporates in that water.
Okay, because I've been to like places and it seems like the boil has been it's like thicker. So
yeah. The bottom's all they put too much seasoning and it's all like it's like the bottom's like sludge. I know exactly what you're talking about. They don't do a good job. Well, that's Seattle. All right, we don't do that.
We don't get real crawfish here. We get genetically modified.
Yeah, that's why you got to put the sludge on top. But yeah, the way the guy did, I've seen people. I've seen the onions. You cut. This is what you do. You take the onion, you cut it in half, you peel the outer layer of the onion, and you put it in the boil. You don't put the. You cut it
that big, so it doesn't get soft too quick, right?
What's that?
You cut it just in the half because
in half, and you put it in
longer and not get soft too quick.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing they didn't want to eat the onions; they just want the flavor. But do you throw the whole sacks of potatoes in there like that too?
No, I cut the potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. They showed up. It was the crawfish. It was all the crawfish with just like a red sack of potatoes on top of them, and I was definitely questioning that too. I'm like,
a sack of potatoes.
What you want to do with the potatoes is, I'm going to give you all a lesson. With the potatoes, if they're big potatoes, you cut them in half. If they're small, bite-sized potatoes, you take the fork and you take a knife and you put a few holes in each one. You take the time. You do it the right way. You put a few holes in it. That way the flavor goes into potatoes and it comes out good.
He just wanted to sing his song. He didn't want to prepare a good
food. What he's going to say? Cut the potatoes in half and pour the holes in.
You're right. It's too many words.
If the potatoes too small, they too big, you cut it in half and throw it in the pot. You cut the onion in half and peel it all the layers. I mean, come on. But that's basic. I've been to campground. I saw these people. I know our guest is back on. We're gonna get him on in 1 second. But I want to tell you something about the crawfish boil. I went to a campground one time, so I'm watching these people boil crawfish, and like I'm just sitting in my chair watching them. They put those crawfish in that boiling water, and I go do something. I come back. The crawfish are still in there. So I'll go do something. I'm sitting down. I'm just watching. They kept those crawfish in like for 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Aren't you supposed to get them in cold water just to stop the cooking?
Yeah. So they cooked them like for 20 minutes. I told my wife, she came back. I said, look at these Damn it! Look at these people.
Damn it! You're on it.
I said, what the hell they're doing? They're boiling their crawfish for 30 minutes. They won't have no meat left. What they gonna do? Just suck ahead?
How long do you boil them for before you?
That deserves one crab. Okay.
Yeah.
He said 7 minutes, which is good.
Okay.
I'll put mine in 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
10 minutes because 7 minutes when the water starts boiling. I just time it 10 minutes. Believe me, I'm an expert. 10 minutes is perfect.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking you.
Exactly.
You didn't have to
I mean, out of everyone on this show, I'm the only one who had your crawfish, and I can say they were the best.
Good.
There you go. Yeah, you did have a wide variety of crawfish on that.
When I ate them, I was like this.
He had to rouse his crawfish. So
that's what I was going to say is that even though Harold's crawfish was like the highlight of the trip, I still can't help but think of poor Aaron having to live with that stinky bag of crawfish shells.
God.
You have to bring that up on the show.
I warned them when they told me they were having crawfish. They sent me a picture of eating crawfish in the hotel room. I said, Angelo, make sure to go throw that garbage outside. And he was I think he said LOL. I said, no.
And then people laughing, double face.
Yeah. So I'm like, make sure to go throw that crawfish out there. LOL.
It was a smiley face with a little tear on the right.
Yeah. and then I go.
And then he also gets a text at the same time from Aaron that says, help me in all capitals.
and then the next day.
Yeah,
so the next day I go to their hotel room. I go meet them in New Orleans and go to their hotel room. As soon as I walk through the door, wow!
Hey, you forgot when you saw me, you went up. You're like, what cologne are you wearing? I'm like, crawfish for men.
Oh my God!
I walked in that hotel room. I said, obviously you didn't listen to me, Angelo. Your crawfish shells are right here.
And the window wouldn't open in there. I was like, oh.
I know. You have to throw those peelings. You don't leave the peelings in your house. That's the number one rule. You throw that outside because your house is going to stink. Okay? It's nice to smell the crawfish for a second, but 4 hours later, no, you don't want that smell in your house.
Yeah, no.
Same with crabs. You throw away your trash. Filthy animal, you. All right, let's
switch up the vibe. It's comedy mode.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's get. All right, our guest he made it home. So let's get Noah on. DinoDadComedy. We're gonna get him on right now. He's back home. He finishes karaoke, and he's back on. All right. Hey Noah, how you doing, my man?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on this a talk show.
Yeah, but it's loosely a talk show. It's just a bunch of friends gathering. A lot of people watch from the Clownvis community, in case you don't know Clownvis. And we started it because of Clownvis, and it was an after show. That's what we call it, after show. But now he don't do a show on Sunday. Long story short, he don't do a show on Sunday, but we do. So there we go.
I have nothing else to do, so this is like the perfect way to. Sunday's a weird day because we all think it's the start of the week, but it's really the end of the week, and so we're like, oh, it's just because Monday's really the start of the week. And we're like, because that's when the week sucks. Days where you're like, it kind of sucks, but it doesn't suck. At least for the first half.
Yeah, the first half is okay.
And then you're like, oh man, I gotta like go to bed.
You always go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
We don't sleep on this show anyways. We're good.
Yeah, but the Sunday night that Sunday night always, since you've been a kid, it was like always that Sunday night. You know what I reflect on Sunday nights? I'm old. So the Wonderful World of Disney used to play on Sunday nights. So when I hear the Wonderful World of Disney theme, or I see the Cinderella's Castle of Disney, I think of Sunday nights and I panic. It's like,
oh no, you're like, oh no.
Right.
No.
I'm surprised you remember the Wonderful World of Disney. It was kind of like family night, but it was Sunday, so you're like, it was dysfunctional family night. Bring us together, and we're like, I don't want to fucking be with you guys. I want to be in Disney World, but all I got is basic cable, so I'll watch whatever's on. I'll watch this show. And, I mean, it was like a sad trick.
Yeah, I know, and it was always it made me sad because I knew I had to go to school. I'm an old man. No, you know, I'm in a walker and
Oh my
I can't
gosh,
just
shut
walk
up.
somewhere, but,
I mean, I look younger, but I'm actually, we're actually in this
Professor X. You're in a, except it's with a walker.
I'm not that old, but I do remember Wonderful World at Disney, and that was my my enemy. Oh God, here it comes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think an alarm, the classic alarm clock sound. That sound will set me into like a panic.
Oh, me too. That's why I don't use alarm no more.
You know what's really funny? I actually have a really specific. My sister, when I was growing up, she had an alarm that was Blitzkrieg Bop. And she set it off at like 5 a.m. every morning to watch My So-Called Life. They used to like run that, and so I would lived in the same room, and she would wake me up like every morning before school. I'm like, before school? Is this really that important to you? Like, what is wrong with you? So that was
hey,
I hate that song.
I can't wake up that early. No, tell us a little. How long you been doing comedy? Have you just started? You've been doing it for a while, or well, tell us your story.
Tell us your background.
My background. Okay. So stand-up comedy itself is relatively recent, but I've kind of been doing, I've been on improv comedy for a while, and I'm, like growing up, I always did theater and shit like that. But so I do host open mics at the Water Wheel Lounge every Wednesday in Ballard, and I guess I'm more now like I hate calling it producer because I feel, I don't know, it just sounds like douchey to say
I'm a producer.
But
I'm the producer of this show.
What part of me?
I'm the producer here. I'm with you, man.
I mean, like, it's like a producer. It doesn't, like, at the store there's like produce. This is no relationship, but like there's no, like plants. I don't know. Anyways, producer. I don't feel it. I just feel what I'm doing is something it's not just about like the comedy scene. Like I've always been about trying to like build people up, encourage them, get to where they want. Comedy is just a vehicle. And so I started doing stand-up like when we thought the pandemic was ending, like back in like 2020, we thought the pandemic was ending. Yeah. And there was like a sign at the Water Wheel Lounge because I've been there before, and they're known for like karaoke, bingo, and trivia. And there was a sign that said open mic karaoke. So I started open mic comedy, not karaoke, but I went there, and I didn't know at the time that this is professional comedians show up at open mics to practice their shit. I just thought it was like kind of like an afternoon craft thing.
Yeah. Anybody go up there and I'm just gonna
no, but I seriously, I went there and I would take jokes that my kids told me, and I would tell like really bad dad jokes, and that was just my thing. And like nobody was there. There's like nobody at the Water Wheel. That's why I thought like this is just like for a heck of it. And right. and then the previous host, I was encouraging him. I was like, I think we could make this into something, but whatever happened, like they decided to quit. And so my friend, he was like, Noah, you've been talking about doing stand-up for like a while now. You should just take it over. And I said, I don't know. And he's like, go do it. So I walked up the bartender. It was this guy named Ryan Carr at the time at the Water Wheel. And he said, sure, take it over. And I've never really used social media in the way that I've been using it, but I just started advertising it. And then I bought an ad in The Stranger. I don't know if that helped or not, but I just kept saying it's the best comedy night ever. Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was
put it out there, right?
You got to put it out there. You got to. It's got to be the best. You got to stand up by your product.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was false advertising at the time, but people. I mean, it was just me, and then people started showing up, and like a lot of people started showing up, and then some of these people were like basically professionals, and I was like, well, what the hell is going on? Why are these professional comedians coming to an open mic? And they kept coming, and people kept coming, and I didn't really know what what it was, but that was like in September of 2020, and we made it through the pandemic. People kept coming because I guess the bar was like, fuck this, we're not going to close again.
Yeah, that nobody did after that first one.
And so it was a weird night because most of the time Wednesdays are like a dead night for most places, but comedians are like, I'll practice whenever the fuck I can. I'll get up. I just need an audience. And so I just kept trying to push it and change it up. I was doing showcases and all sorts of things. I don't know. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to put my creative mind to it because I've never really done that. Because my primary job for a long time has been a therapist. I work mostly with kids, and that's a whole thing. Get deep into the seriousness of shit. And that's the whole thing too about how I started understanding comedy a little differently when I started listening to people talk. I was like, oh, they're not telling jokes; they're actually working their stuff out on stage. And I'm a therapist / I guess comedian now that's listening to people talk about their trauma and trying to make it funny.
Right.
Yeah,
this happened to me, and you know what? I still had a grilled cheese afterwards. Like they talk about something, and then they're like, yeah, but at least I had my comfort food.
Yeah, and I think comedy that is right, because I was even the bit that we just did about the crawfish, and I was laughing about, because what happened was I burned my feet last year, and it was really traumatic for us. But now it's making it's like to get over it, I'm making light of it, and we're joking about it. But at the time, I couldn't walk, and I was crying, and I was pissing in jugs, and now Angelo's joking about it.
And it's interesting because when you start performing, you tell stories like that about the crawfish, and then you might have a goal of like explaining the story to somebody, but then you're like, okay, well, what other details from this story are actually funny? Like you could lean into like the pain of your foot. You could, because we all can relate to foot. I mean, we can relate to pain.
Yes.
And we can relate to foot pain. And then you talk about it, and then there's like this weird thing about crawfish, and then you can describe these like crawfish are like little lobsters that are basically like scorpion. They're bugs.
They're mud bugs. They're mud bugs. Yeah, that's what they are. They live in mud and they're bugs.
Yeah. So like
they also crawl around in my mustache.
That's crabs. That's crabs.
I don't know what you call mustache lights, but
crawfish.
Yeah, but that's 100% true. I mean, that is a lot of comedians. They and it was probably like that for comedians like Robin, and not to bring anything down, but like Robin Williams, I'm sure had a lot of things that he, depression, but at least he made his comedy.
And so just I mean, I host the Water Wheel, but I do a monthly like showcase every other month. Well, I work with another guy named Mitch Schaub who and there was a guy before that named Jack Slattery, other comedians, but we alternate months. In the last Thursday every month at the North Star Diner Shanghai Room, we do a comedy showcase, which is not an open mic. I look for comedians that I've seen that are talented and can do like a full 15 to 20 minute set. And what I like to do, because I'm not like, I don't like taking money from myself, because I feel like I'm all right, doing okay. And so I always try to raise money or kind of connect with another organization. But the last, I don't know where it was. I always say the last Thursday of the month, but the last Thursday in May, we did a showcase at the Shanghai Room in Greenwood. And, I called it a night of traumatic relief, because I started observing like 4 particular or 5, maybe it was 6, but it was these comedians, they often talk about their mental health issues and things like that. And I said, y'all are very open about it and you're funny about it. I want y'all to come to this night. And they performed their comedy, and then we raised money. I used to work for this program called the Children's Crisis Outreach Response System for the YMCA, and it was a mental health outreach response program where we drove all over the King County. And I said, okay, well, why don't we connect with them and try to raise money for them, or at least raise awareness. And so that was a night where we, it was a night of traumatic relief, and I thought it was great because we got a lot of people there, and everybody's been experiencing some bullshit for the past whatever 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's beyond fake it till you make it. It's beyond. It's just like fuck it till you muck it or whatever. So I did that, and it was a very nice night. And I've done other nights. I did a back in, I think it was January. We did a night there, like I called it a queer friendly comedy night, where we got connected to the Lambert House, which is an organization that helps queer identifying people, and we raised a little money for them, and we had a whole set of gay comedians, which was great.
Yeah. You're right. You're doing that charity. I mean, that's
that's awesome.
Good deal.
Well, at the bare minimum, raising awareness. And by the way, Aaron, did you cut my hair at Rudy's? Is that how we met? Or I don't know.
Came in and you had a flyer for a comedy show, and you asked to hang the flyer up. Yeah.
And then you were like said something about being a musician, because I'm like, oh, you're an artist, you're a musician. You never know. And I know I've been trying to get you to come to the Water Wheel, but it's I just try to pay attention to other people who have these talents and get them gigs when I can. I know art musicians are different from comedians. Musicians always tell me, why are you not paying me? Is I don't have any money. But if you want to have an audience, and they're like, comedians are different. They'll do it for nothing. Musicians are like, we got to get paid. And I said, I get it. It's different. I don't have any money, but I posted something on like the musician page at Facebook, and then I got so trolled and so shitted upon by musicians because I had the word use in there, like I'd like to use you for this, and they said keyword use. It's like, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like and talk about trauma, and not to be rude, but that's why I turn off my camera, because I have a traumatic experience with Angelo. One time I got up and he saw my booty, and he started calling me Grandpa Bootylicious, and now I have to hide my camera. That's traumatic. Let me ask you.
Harold, I gotta say, I'm really proud of you that you're like at a place where you can just talk about it so calmly now.
Which one? My booty or my crawfish bill?
Both. You're just like really calm lately.
Yeah.
Why do you think I joke about my wife? That's a traumatic too. Whew.
Crawfish and booties.
No, do you prefer doing stand up whenever you do stand up? Do you prefer improv, or you rather just have I like improv. I feel like I could just improv anything. So
I don't actually write a lot of like jokes. I just think about what went wrong in my week, and then I try to talk about it. I prefer being kind of a storytelling comedian.
Yeah.
But again, like I don't think of myself as, I guess like I'm a stand-up comedian, but I just try to reinforce a night for other comedians to have their thing.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that there's a set of improvisers from this place called what's it called? Unexpected Productions, which is like an improv group, and they have their like shows on Wednesdays nights as well. So they always show up very late at the Water Wheel because they know that we go late. And these improvisers show up that are also working on their stand-up, and they're fucking brilliant. they have so much energy, and they're so good at just riffing. And one of them's this guy named, I can't remember his last name, is Tyler is his first name, and he does beatboxing, and then he has the comedians come up and then like try to tell their jokes while he's beatboxing. And then they're just so good. They have so much energy, because I my background's improv, but when I just kind of like riffing with the audience, and or people there. I don't even care about. I have jokes that I tell, but I
love improv. Improv to me is my thing. I like to watch improv, and I can. Jen, what do you consider me improv? Or I mean, I can.
Yes, but I will say that.
Quick quit.
I will say that we have forced you a little bit to come out of your improv, and I think you've really grown a lot in your writing, and you've definitely like perfected that. But naturally, you like improv more for sure.
A lot of accolades for Harold.
Right.
I know, right? We're building Harold up tonight.
Improv.
We love you.
He's like Mr. Mackey on South Park when he takes the drugs and his head gets all big.
Oh my god.
My head's gonna explode. No, anyway. So how do you come up with the name DinoDad? I mean, obviously you're a dad, right?
Yes, I'm a dad.
Hey, daddy.
I'm a dad, and yeah, it's nothing special. It's just that I was like, I need a name for when I don't know. I need an Instagram name, I guess, because I have my like family account, which is just my name, Noah Rubin. And then I said, oh well, I said, you know, my son, he at his age, he had such a good memory that he could remember. He knew all these dinosaurs, even like the most obscure ones that were like. I mean, my favorite dinosaur because of him is the Therizinosaurus, but he knew. Yes. So I called myself DinoDad, but the Therizinosaurus just is a dinosaur that they believe was one of the. I don't know if it was the earliest omnivore, but they said it has like claws like Wolverine.
Wow.
And they said it was for digging. I was like, that shit wasn't for digging. That shit was for
Like,
the claws are so huge, and they said it may have eaten meat. Like that shit fucking ate meat. It was just like it just wanted its like fiber, so it ate some vegetables too.
How old is your child?
My son is 5, and my daughter is turning 10 this week.
10.
Damn.
10.
No, they're brilliant kids, but
I better be ready. They turn 10, and after that, they don't want nothing to do with you in a couple more years.
All right, Harold, don't be.
Let me make this joke about
Hey,
this.
Harold moved from us all the way to freaking New Orleans.
I know. Like Angelo's is my dad, and I had to leave the house.
It'll be good for comedy. I'll just tell
There you go.
I had to leave the house. Angelo gave me the boot. You know, Angelo said, you know, he gave me the ultimatum. He said either you stop drinking beer and you go get a job, or you move. I said, well, I'm gonna move. Thank you, Dad. Adios.
I tried to stop him, but what can I do?
Yeah, basically that's what I told my parents too. Whenever I moved out of the house when I was 16 too. So basically, said you got to stop hacking computers, or you have to move out the house. So I said, I'll move out the house.
Oh my god!
They should have totally like capitalized on the.
Oh yeah, my dad did. He had words for the phone company when I hacked into their system. But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Hey Noah, where you from, man?
Oh, I grew up in do you know where Lynchburg, Virginia is?
Yes.
That's where I grew up, and it's like the super Bible Belt. And the funny story is it's like very Liberty University's there, and it's a very Southern Baptist town, which is they're so ironic because they like do not practice what they preach, but they definitely preach. And I was Jewish there, and I was around, and like they would just like I don't know how they like people found out I was Jewish, or when my parents were not in the house, but I would get these phone calls of like, hey, your parents are not there, right? And I'd be like, okay. And they'd say, okay, well, you're Jewish, so have you accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
Wow.
Yeah, they're like trying to go around your parents. Yeah, that's horrible.
And they're like I was like, not yet. And then they'd be like, well, then they'd say, we're very concerned about you.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they always say it's concerned.
Okay.
But they would always tell me I was going to hell or whatever. But the thing is they threw a really good haunted house, like every Halloween. They threw like exactly. It was the best, scariest house. And the funny thing is, it's not even funny. It's you go to this haunted house. It was really scary. And it was in the 90s. So I loved Seattle, but it was right after like or maybe it was right around like Kurt Cobain ended his life. But they had in the haunted house, you're walking around, and then like they had like a wax figure of the end of life of Kurt Cobain. With,
Oh
like,
my God.
Wow, that is weird.
And there was a sign said, "This could happen to you if you don't accept Jesus."
Jesus Christ, man! What a bunch of freaks!
Oh my God!
What a bunch of freaks!
Like and subscribe, folks.
Yeah. They do all crazy stuff like that. I'm not even gonna say because it's like really morbid and horrible, but they do those haunted houses where they like the shocking horrors are like related to like sins and stuff.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it got so much worse because I left the house with my friends. It's like that was all right, whatever, Kurt Cobain or whatever. And then these college students from Liberty, like they come up to you and they have these breakout areas and they're talking to me, and then they say, then I tell them I'm Jewish, I don't really need this. And they're like, oh, you're Jewish. Like then they take me to the other tent.
Oh God.
And then they continue to tell me that I'm going to hell. But here's the point of all this is that I've put a little buzz out there that I want to be probably the first stand-up comedian, but I not only want to be the first stand-up comedian, I want to be the first Jewish stand-up comedian that goes there because I don't have anything against them. I just want to do like something there where like I bridge the gap, where I explain to them, look, this place could change if you just would fucking listen to like what you've done, like which is so wrong, and you guys need a reflection because I don't hate you. Right. I just want you to see how much you hate me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you're certainly preaching to the choir on that one.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Ramona. It sounds like you went through a lot of that too. The Jewish trying to
Jewish?
No.
No,
but you're familiar with it.
No.
Well, okay.
Minorities, whatever you want to call
it. You know, they tried to get me to stop eating crawfish too.
We didn't ask for it.
Yeah, you know, they sent me to a haunted house one time, and they had and they said, if you don't repent and you don't stop eating crawfish, this is gonna happen to you. And they had a guy sitting in the toilet taking a poop. So
no, they should have a picture of your feet in the future.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. That.
Oh wow!
Oh, Harold.
Robot Harold.
What?
Harold,
you froze
up.
Oh, I froze.
We saw you do this.
Max Headroom.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go back to that hotel in Hattiesburg. Their internet.
Their internet was amazing. Oh man.
Frozen again. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, Matt's right. Yeah, because Kurt Cobain had no friends or family mourning him or anything. Yeah, that's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's weird.
That's sad.
I never had to deal with that, so I guess all I had was a Jehovah's Witness come and knock on my door.
Nobody knocks on their doors though.
Right? I always say, and I think I mentioned this on here before, but one day when they don't come around no more, I guess COVID, they're scared to come knock on people's door now. But anyway, one day whenever they come back around and they want, oh, can you give me 10 minutes to talk about G or whatever they want to talk to me about? I'm going to say, give me 10 minutes to talk about either my show, after show chat, or Columbus. Give me 10 minutes. Let me show you this video of after show chat. You're going to love it. And then you know what I'm going to do after I show it to them? I'm going to say, I'm a liar. I'm a sinner. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You should.
Right.
I will.
Then TikTok, man.
Enjoy themselves. Don't have time to do that.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
It'd be really funny for me to like dedicate my life to being like a weird door-to-door person to spoof the Jehovah's Witnesses, but like I don't have time for that. I'm just
you're working stiff, Ramona.
And like I want to like my family and like do other things. Like I'm cool.
I know. Yeah, that's people with no life. That's people with no life.
Hey, everybody, can I lead everyone in the cheers tonight?
A what?
I don't have anything. I should have gone and got my stuff.
Wow, bringing it back.
I don't know what's happening right now, but
that is a very flaccid.
Yeah. It is.
Bad.
I don't see it's gonna break.
Dad, how many times I told you not to break out your banana on the screen?
Hey,
Come
this
on,
one's
Dad.
for Matt the Murder Man in the comments.
What you
tonight.
put on there? Wait.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
It kind of looks like Mr. T.
Honey barbecue.
Wow.
Oh, it does.
Mr.
That
T.
was such a shocking
I
surprise,
pity
Angelo.
the
Oh,
fantastic-
he took a huge bite too.
He really did it. He came out of left field, babe.
He's just like, what?
That was good. Matt, it was good.
I'm sure it was.
Matt, don't eat that.
We have a thing on the show, Noah, that we eat weird. Some people eat weird stuff.
I know. I had a bunch of nuts, and I don't know where I put them. I don't have the.
Cheers.
Yeah, you know, one time we had one guy. He wanted to eat delicious cherries, and we said no, that's not.
I would still love to see those delicious cherries someday.
I
I'm
know.
curious.
I threw away. You know what happened to me? I had all those weird pickle products that I bought at the salvage store. Mrs. Dufrene made me throw away some of them because I bought so much pickles.
Yeah,
this
well, you
past
weren't gonna
weekend.
eat them. She was
No,
correct.
she made me throw away those leaves.
Yeah, everything you bought was inedible.
Yeah, no.
Your opinion, June. No, it really was. It really
That was a shared opinion.
Yeah, that was really Noah. So I mean, do you? Whenever you say you produce, are you in charge of getting the comedians to come or like of the open mic? Like you're in charge of getting the.
I mean, it's an open mic, so I basically, everybody, like not everybody, but people know about it now, and then they just show up. But I put like a weekly 15-minute feature, and that wasn't my idea. There was
I saw that. Yeah.
So we have somebody who's like not well known, but like they've been working on their stuff for a while, and sometimes there are more well known people. But my other comedy friend Amy, she goes by Amy 8. She, like at some point, I don't remember when she showed up to the mic, but I messaged her, and then we started talking, and she's just said, "This is what you should do. You should have a weekly 15-minute feature." And then they'll perform around because the mic starts at 9:30, so a 9, and then that person will perform at 9:30. Then, then people will have something to look forward to. And what happens is they'll have like the regular bar patrons, and then they'll see the 15-minute feature, and some will hang around, but then those people leave, and then the comedians just stick around for the mic, which is cool because then we have our own little group of people. But it's fun because then you see this 15-minute feature, and we've gotten some really cool people to show up. That are either like on the rise in Seattle or I don't know. We've had somebody come from Atlanta. This woman who just because some guy came into the bar is like, my friend's a comedian and she's pretty well known in Atlanta. She's gonna be in Seattle, and she came and I was like, "You're the feature." So we have like a weekly 15-minute feature, and people just know to get there. And so I've changed it up because I was away for a few months, but I came back. And I said, you know what? I want live music at the Water Wheel. So I try to get somebody to perform just on their own, or we might get some bands, but from 8 to 8:30. And then I do I have a podcast called Dino. It's really long, and they tease me. It's called DinoDadComedy presents DinoDad Chats, and I have
that is you need to shorten that.
It's too late, but it's also it's on Spotify and all that shit. But I mean, I have some more kind of formal interviews, but I do a live one there at 8:30 where I interview the featured comedian, and I Google like silly questions to ask, and then I just interview them for like 15 minutes just to kind of warm up the crowd, and then we have our open mic afterwards, and it's a good way for people to kind of get to know the comedians a little bit. I ask a few serious questions like, who are you? What got you into comedy? Like, what do you think of the comedy scene? And then I ask them questions like if you could start any conspiracy or be responsible for any conspiracy, what would it be and why? And everybody has a different answer. There's one guy named Femi. He's a black guy, and he's like, I would say that black people started QAnon is what he said. And it was hilarious. Like everybody thought it was so funny. He's like, he described the situation he's like me and my brothers are just sitting around, and then all of a sudden we're like, hey, we should just start this whole thing to fuck with the white people.
Let me ask you a silly question. I'm gonna take your lead.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Keystone. Is it cat piss or real beer? Keystone Light.
I don't know. I like Labatt Blue.
But what's your opinion about Keystone? That's your question right there. What's your opinion?
I mean, like when you have to have the name, clearly that was like a stoner's choice. Like you're like,
no, it's named after the founder, Keystone. 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 That was him.
It's Keystone.
No, I'm just joking.
I
tell you this: sweet pickles or dill pickles?
Oh,
that's a
dill pickles. I don't fucking like
good,
sweet pickles.
Good guy. All right, you're a good guy.
All right.
I fucking hate anything that adds sweetness to it. I like everything bitter. We're the Jews. We like everything bitter.
Yeah.
We have to like bitter herbs. We eat like gefilte fish, which is
there we go.
Fish, and you're like, let's make it look like a brain.
I almost bought a jar of those in Mississippi, but I couldn't bear it. Talking about I gotta watch WrestleMania. It's playing. No, I'm just joking.
These pictures
are. I tell you what, if I ever go to Seattle, kosher. Matt the Merman likes kosher. Oh, good job.
Oh, yeah.
If I ever go to Seattle, well, no, not me personally, but I know this guy. If he ever goes to Seattle, he could do stand-up comedy and he could sing. His name is Mr. Muscles, and he could do both. He's really
he's
I him into the show for
and you know what, Matt? I'm sorry, Matt. I'm talking Matt's with his kosher pickles. I'm sorry, Noah. Excuse me. You know what? I saw your character on your YouTube and whatnot.
You saw my DinoDad?
Exactly. That's kind of reminded me of Mr. Muscles with a dual personality.
Dino. See, if I put on DinoDad, if I take him off, I'm Noah. But yeah, DinoDad. It's my it's like my alter ego.
I can relate.
What part of me?
I could relate to you. I could relate definitely to you.
We all can. We all have
we
all have like different sides to ourselves that we like. I don't want to show that side. I
show it.
Yeah, because
that's your Harold.
But also, that's why we love you. We were drawn to you, all drawn together for the same kind of reasons.
Yes, because we all love Mr. Muscles.
I know.
Can we play that song?
Can't do that.
Yes, let's play the song.
Choose a good Mr. Muscles video.
Noah.
Yeah, we gotta get a good Mr.
Noah,
Muscles.
last week we had a guest named Valerie Sassafras. She's a very lively woman. And our friend Mr. Muscles made a song for her, and this is how it goes.
Mr. Muscles. Oh, that Mr. Muscles. I'm telling you. That music was written by Little Aaron and lyrics by Mr. Muscles.
The video was by Gene.
Oh yeah, I made the video.
Video by Gene. We put the wrong word. We didn't put the correct version.
I know. Yeah, I've had to fix. I spelled her name wrong, so I had to fix it.
I think every music video should have somebody holding a sock on their hand with eyes. Like
that's Mr. Johnny. That's Mr. Johnny. He's not a sock. He's a human being. Right?
Everybody should have a human being on their hand, like a little one.
Listen.
In like Purple Rain.
Oh, he does duets. We do duets all the time. Me and Mr. Johnny. You gotta watch the show. We're always singing duets. Mr. Johnny. The story is Mr. Muscles lives next door to me. He's a superhero that's been around since before. I don't want to say it because I got banned off of TikTok for saying stuff. But anyway, he's been around for a long time, and he moved next door to me, and we play Parcheesi. And Johnny comes over. He's always stealing my wallet. Yeah, that's that son of a bitch.
You play Parcheesi?
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Isn't that with like the chips and you like gotta flip them or something?
Yeah, it's marbles. I think
you're very serious.
It's too much trauma. You can't even remember.
Trauma attached to this Parcheesi and Mr. Muscles. Mrs. Muscles.
It's not even marble. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's little things. Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, it is. It comes in like a case or something. No, yeah, I think, and then it has little discs and triangles. I might be thinking of something else.
That's Baccarat. I don't know.
Oh, you're right.
Playing craps over there. That's
I don't know. I go play Parcheesi and Mr. Muscles. I don't even know what I'm playing. I'm just moving the things around, and he's.
I know. He's just telling you what to do anyway.
Yeah, he tells me what to do. He says, "Do this," and he always wins, and he always wants to bet me money.
He rolls for you everything.
All right. Noah, we do really appreciate you coming on tonight, my man.
I'm having fun. This is nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hang out in a little while, you can. We're gonna get. I don't know. Is
this your way of like passive aggressively saying we want you to leave, but we want
no.
It's not saying that the interview was over.
Yeah, it's saying the interview part of the show is over, but you're more than welcome to stick around because is Seaver online?
I'll get at him.
Okay.
Well, how do I know? Like, what if I'm like, it's time? What do I get? Like,
you could stay on the whole time you want to stay on.
Or you could say, if you want to go, you could just go. Yeah,
that's how we work it. We end this interview part out, but we just have fun just hanging. On this show, we just hang around, and like we just did just a little while ago, we talk. So you're more than welcome to stay on until.
I'll hang on a little bit longer.
Yeah, perfect. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you.
But no, if you gotta go, it's no problem.
Yeah, and what we're gonna do.
I will say this because if y'all are in the middle, this was nice. Thank you, Aaron, for inviting me. I mean, I'm glad I like whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I love just meeting people and seeing what they're doing, and it's cool. And so Harold, you're clearly in like Louisiana somewhere?
Yeah, I'm south of Louisiana. This is I'm from Louisiana. I'm south of New Orleans. I'm really in Cajun country. I'm really there ain't much further south you could go from where I live.
No, I love it. I was in New Orleans in I don't know sometime in like before the Delta variant came out.
Okay.
I went on like a alligator. I mean, it was a crocodile cruise.
Oh, yeah. Little Aaron and Angelo went on the swamp tour too. It's a swamp tour.
It was fun, man. They ate marshmallows. The crocodiles.
That's cool. Ours didn't. They didn't feed the crocodiles on the one we went on.
I'll tell her.
They love eating marshmallows because they can't. Yeah.
Who doesn't like marshmallows?
I know.
I know. It works. That would be a good.
Angelo,
I'll do an alligator tour.
are you wearing pants or are you in your console?
Me?
Oh, okay. I know. So, if you don't know, console is that Cajun word for underwear that we use over here.
I just want to figure out, but Gene and Ramona, are you in Seattle?
No, we're in New Jersey.
Shit.
Yeah. It's a very all around the country.
I was about to say you're talking about like all these specific places, and they don't even know shit.
It's great. You know, I did a new before I kind of took a break from the comedy here for a while back in February. Like my mom's from Queens, so she was visiting, and we did like a New York, New Jersey kind of Jewish comedy night. It had all like the New Jersey. I had them all come to the Water Wheel, and we had like a live band. And last week we actually had our New Jersey comedian Val St. Clair come, and she's so fucking awesome. Like I love it because there's so much. Like I mean, Seattle comedians are good, but when you get like an East Coaster like that, they just they just say exactly what they fucking think.
Yeah, I think that's really what we bring that to the show for sure.
So good. I love it. So I love new. We have another one named Alyssa Steven. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyways, another New Jersey comedian. She's so good, and she's like deadpan. I don't know. She'll be performing at the end of August. But anyways, I just want to say I love that you're from New Jersey because I can actually say what I think around you in Seattle. Like, with one more joke, like so say this that I visited Chicago, and everybody there is like so warm and welcoming. They have a really nice comedy scene. It freezes in the winter there, and the difference between there and Seattle is that it freezes year round here. And Seattle people know what that means. It's like they just can't like appreciate humor. I've told so many jokes where I'm just like, this isn't a bad joke. It's just that y'all are so afraid. You're like so afraid you're gonna get canceled by laughing at my joke.
I can't.
And it goes nowhere. But everywhere else, this would work. So everywhere else, like I'm trying to change that here in Seattle and get people to laugh again. So
I mean,
passive aggressive here, big time.
Yeah.
Big
Well, that's why I heard someone say something like people on the East Coast are not kind, but they're nice. We're like, we'll tell you you're stupid, but we'll help you, and we'll give you the shirt off our back. We're like on the West Coast, they'll be nice, and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, but they won't necessarily like stop and like help you change your tire or something. And I don't know, I'm not speaking from experience. I know here though, everyone's mean as hell, but like we're like family, you know, like loyalty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, in Seattle, they're like, oh, people weren't social distancing already. Like, I thought that was what everybody was doing.
Right, just naturally.
And we get to wear masks. Great.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started. My best friend lives in Florida.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all do your show now. I've done enough talking.
No, we're good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Listen, you have been a delight.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, it's been very, very good. Very, very good. Hey,
Thank you.
little Aaron, why don't we show the video you came up with tonight, and we could all laugh at it and get it look good.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The wrestling one. The
You
wrestling.
want to play the theme song?
Yeah, go ahead and play the theme song.
Okay. What show was it again?
Watch party.
Watch party.
Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. Watch party tonight. We're gonna have a watch party tonight. All right. We're gonna have a watch party. All right. Tonight. We've got nothing better to do. Then watch your videos and have a couple of brews. That's right, it's the after show chat watch party with little Aaron, Angelo, Ramona, Jan, and HD. So sit back in your favorite chair, grab some popcorn, and join the gang. And now it's time to roll that video footage. So let's roll.
So little Aaron, you gave us this video tonight. I want to play this. So Noah, what we do over here, we find funny videos on YouTube or wherever we find funny videos, and we play them and we comment and we just laugh and we just have a good time. We act like a bunch of crazies. But anyway, here's one that little Aaron found. She called it the best wrestling promo ever.
Yeah, this is the best. This is the best wrestling promo ever.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let's see this best wrestling promo. Is it better than the Stone Cold?
No,
I had you guys in mind. You know, I knew you love old wrestling and wrestling.
Thank you.
Yes,
Wrestling.
Yes. All right. So let's watch this. The best wrestling promo ever. I can't wait to see it.
Earlier, we talked to Jumpin' Jeff Farmer. Let's go now to that interview. Folks, there's Jumpin' Jeff Farmer. Jeff, a while back, what a match you had with Motley.
Yep. Probably the hardest match I ever had in my life. But I don't like it when things aren't going my way. Motley Crue, you turn the tables on me. You turn the tables in a wrong way. You got me mad now. I've stood around. I've listened to everything you had to say. I did everything necessary. But when you turn around and you backstab me one way or another, and you cheat me out of what's rightfully mine, that's when I get angry. Now I'm the one doing the challenging. I'm issuing a challenge to you, Motley Crue. Get in the ring with me. This time, I'm going full force.
Jumpin' Jeff Farmer. Now let's go to the ring.
All right. I'm sorry.
Man, I want to be that guy's therapist. Listen to him.
Oh yeah.
That was first of all, yes, stunning. Obviously, really something. I was not expecting it at all. Really it was.
Oh yeah. It was a random. I just found it randomly. I was looking up old wrestling stuff, and then that came up, and I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but this is
obviously when I used to run the wrestling promotion back in I don't know 2000 1999 2000 whatever. I ran it for a few years, and we used to get. I mean, people would always think they were the best. It was like it's probably like comedian, you know. I'm so funny, but same thing with wrestlers. I could cut a great promo, and then you would get stuff like that, like all right, and you get him and be like, oh God, cut off his mic, just get the other guy out. All right,
I know you can see the guy, the other guy, the announcer, just staring.
Like, I know it's like the same thing. Like we had to cut promo, and we did like a TV show one time, and we were trying to get a TV show. We were doing it in Lafayette, Louisiana, and some of these guys were like, "Oh God, we ain't gonna get crap. We ain't going nowhere. This is baloney." Oh Lord,
I love it.
Yeah, my best line whenever I was the announcer to my best line, people cracked up was. I already said this line. Well, it was two female wrestlers, and I said, "Well, you know, I haven't heard this much screaming since my college day in my dorm room."
Oh boy!
The crowd loved it. They were like, "Remember, but these are wrestling people.
That's
wrestling.
The thing that's common, like fake wrestling or fake orgasm."
No, Aaron, what else you got? What other gym you got? What else?
I don't remember the other
Harold,
video.
look at the private chat.
I
saw it.
I just want to play that in response to the wrestling promo.
Oh, okay, I didn't see this.
This is a Scott Steiner classic. Seaver mentioned it in the chat.
Oh, the Steiner brothers.
This is this classic. I mean,
well, let's watch this.
My life.
Are we waiting for the Steiner brothers to pop up?
All right, let's go for it. Let's watch this, Jen.
Anything by Scott Steiner, any promo by Scott Steiner is just gold because he's just anything that comes out of his mouth is nonsense. So this is
he going with the mustache? Is that...
Yeah, he's like the gold, and he would wear like chainmail. Like
yes.
Say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. The three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
There you go.
Somebody didn't tell Scott Steiner that wrestling is not real.
I know Seaver asked where he was. I prefer that version, although it didn't really come through that well on the stream. But when it goes on, when you can actually watch it in real time, it works.
That he took statistics.
Clearly, he's very knowledgeable.
It added up. It added up.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Harold the HD wrestling promo that we showed a while back.
Yes, definitely same energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna show it though.
Oh.
Okay.
One of those.
All right. What's Aaron's next?
What happened was I showed that promo and we did.
Oh, you're right.
And the beginning was WWE. And I didn't know they owned the old Georgia Championship Wrestling intro. And remember, we got our video, we got that video cut.
Like 10 seconds of footage.
10 seconds.
If you're paying attention, that's good.
Yeah, I mean it's weird.
Don't do that shit. You're getting too many views.
Yeah, I mean, one time, one time we really got in trouble. I mean, our whole show was like cut off for like 15 minutes. Remember from WWE?
Yeah, because we watched the full Booker T Steve Austin supermarket match.
That was good. That was good.
It was worth every penny of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, that was worth the copyright infringement for that.
And I bet if we would have played that Scott Steiner promo actually of him saying it, it would have got cut off too.
Oh, it might get cut off.
We
might still get cut off, tell you the truth.
Oh man, our days are numbered.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon is smoking a cigarette right now watching.
I
got you, Harold, you bastard. You played
Gotcha.
wrestling shit again? Not on my watch, buddy. Ric Flair's there.
Wow, yeah. Let me tell you about Ric Flair. Me and Ric Flair. Damn Ric Flair.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned.
That's where my comedy derived from, that therapy session with Ric Flair after what he did to me. That jackass Ric Flair put me down.
Horrible.
Called me out.
Did he say woo at least? Did he say woo at least to you?
No, he
said whoopee.
I don't know if that would have been better or worse.
He just he did not say that. He did not say woo. He just said, I mean, he said a lot of stuff to me, but he did not say. He picked on me all night. I'll put it this way. What happened was I was at WWE event, Noah. Long story short, I was at I won a trip to the WWE Royal Rumble. I win a lot of contests. You don't know about me, but I win a lot of stuff. And I won a trip to the WWE Royal Rumble, and it was just I was staying at the same hotel as all the rest. But we had the whole hotel booked, and I saw him in the bar, and I went asked to take a picture with him, and that teed him off. That I don't take pictures in bar. Get out of my whatever he said. And then all night I was like in the WWE private suite, and he picked on me, and it wasn't a pretty sight. He treated me like Ric Flair treated me like he treated Harley Race in the 1987 match at the Omni. And
you should have said, "My feelings make me feel really mad at you."
Hey, I tell you what, he did not. He blocked me from the bar. He did not let me get a drink after the event. Like I went up to the bar, and he told the bar, "You're working for me. You don't go serve that guy."
Wow.
You should have said, "You do a figure 4. I'm going to do a figure 5." He and I share the same birthday, though.
Oh,
really?
2/20.
Yeah, well, you're good.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
I know it's something that I think.
I hope you're not a jackass like Ric Flair. I know, and that part that pissed me off is after the event, and I wanted a couple of beers for me and my wife, And he freaking told the barmaid, "Don't go serve that guy. You're working for me." And he pulled out his wad of cash, and the barmaid did not come serve me no beer. It was like, son of a.
It's like he turned into the character he's been playing for.
Oh, I don't know why in the road. I mean, I'm just a poor guy wanting a beer. Excuse me, ma'am. May I have a beer, please?
Please, sir.
Please, may I have a beer?
I don't think so.
I love the part. I don't know if I told the whole story, but like in the private suite, he looked at me and he said, "What are you doing here?" You know, like what are you doing here? It's like, and he don't even know me. He don't know if I want to I might have been an executive with NBC Studio. He don't know me. And of course, I wasn't dressed like an executive. I was dressed in a.
You know, they love you, but I don't know if you could pull that off.
Yeah, I could be executive material. What are you talking about? But anyway, yeah, he don't know me, so he goes into WW. What are you doing here? I guess you want another picture with me, huh? I said, no, I don't want nothing from you. Get down here.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing from you, Ric Flair. And I tell you what, I met the New Day. I went and had breakfast with the New Day. That's another contest I won, Noah, with the New Day. And they were the sweetest guys in the world. Saw me on the street, pulled up and said, "Hey, Harold Dufrene." No, they didn't say Harold Dufrene. They said, "Hey, Harold." They didn't know me, but they said, "Hey, Harold." We had so much fun eating breakfast with you and Carol, and you know, we had a great time. And they were.
I almost thought you were going to say we had fun eating grass with you.
Ooh.
Oh, they ate bacon. Oh, man, those guys could eat.
I thought you only had Golden Crisp.
No, we ordered real food. I mean, the Golden Crisp was the company that sent us on the trip. So we had to take pictures with the Golden Crisp and the honey bun there.
That's a good story. I loved hearing about that.
Oh yeah, that was great. And then we all sat down. We were eating breakfast. We all made fun of Ric Flair. Oh. I told him my Ric Flair story, and like the cameraman was there. Yeah, that sounds like one time I was with, and they all had the stories about putting down Ric Flair. That drunk guy, Ric Flair. I already took pictures for him, and he was drunk at 8 a.m. We had to room. It was great. That sometimes the bad stories make good stories. So.
Right.
That's really true.
That's full circle.
What story would I got if Ric Flair would have said, "Yeah, I'll take a picture with you. Thanks, man."
You would have been a good story. Flair, and that's it.
Yeah,
he's got to be an asshole, just so we have a story. We have something to bitch about.
Yeah, and then the car. Yeah, I told y'all the car that picked me up that morning. We had car service. WWE treat contest winners. Great.
Living the life.
Oh, they had the car service pick us up, me and my wife, and then I said, "You picking up any other wrestlers after us?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said Ric Flair's real name, and I knew it. I said, "Oh, you mean Ric Flair?" I said, "Don't actually take a picture with him, dude. He's just gonna."
Let me tell you.
Then I wrote a note. I left a note for him in the back seat, calling him an asshole, saying, "Remember, yeah, you don't let me have beer or something." I forgot what I wrote, but I wrote a note for him. I left it in the limo in the back seat for him.
You should challenge him to a wrestling match. Like, go on and like.
I know.
He would still kick my ass.
I was going to say, even however old he is, he might still kick all our asses, honestly.
I was walking in the flea market. I had to go sit down after 10 minutes. I was winded. All right, this weekend I was in Tupelo at the flea market, and 10 minutes I was like, "Oh, Mr. Dufrene, I got to go sit down. I got." And then I saw this chair, this old lady with a walker. I shouldn't say old lady, but this lady with a walker went sit down in that chair. I was like, "That son of a bitch took my freaking chair."
That's a good chair.
I'm not in great shape anymore. Wait.
All those keystones.
Well, when is what's that machine that's supposed to be coming?
Oh yeah.
My tonal machine is coming in that I won. I won the tonal machine. It's coming in next Saturday.
Man, you're gonna get a 6-pack pretty quick, or what?
Oh, I'm gonna get a case.
He's gonna look like Mr. Muscle.
I know. Mr. Muscle's gonna be over there all the time playing Parcheesi.
I'm ready to do that tonal. Oh, let's go, Seaver. Let me get my tonal machine. Let me work out a little bit. I'm gonna take on Ric Flair. All right.
There you go. Call him up.
I've taken bumps before when I used to run the wrestling company. I've taken bumps. I mean, I could. That was
bumps.
Yeah, that was.
Like,
no,
that was 26 years ago. Yeah, I don't think those bumps. I don't think that training back then did me no good. Now, I'm an old man now.
Well, I mean, Ric Flair is not. He's not like he's a young.
No, but he's still better
He's
than
still
me.
insane.
Yeah. He's gonna slap me one time with that chest slap he does. I'm gonna cry like a baby.
I know, you're just gonna like.
Remember he was like hitting himself that one time in the ring. It was
I know.
bloody and crazy.
Yeah, like whenever somebody slaps him, he's gonna laugh at. Like whenever he goes like, I'm gonna chest slap him, he'll be laughing. This is a chest slap, and I'll be just crying. I quit. Mrs. Dufrene, come help me, please, Mrs.
Yeah,
Dufrene.
she just take it out.
Oh, now a match between Mrs. Dufrene
She was
and
asking in 5 seconds.
Mrs. Dufrene would kick.
Snatch that scarf. So.
Yeah, can we show that video?
Oh yeah, you should. Oh my God, what a cute time for me to come back.
Yeah.
That video is awesome.
That video is awesome. Harold went to an Elvis.
That video, yes.
Right.
I was like, what?
I like
Elvis special.
I don't know what video.
It was the Elvis.
I was like, did I not think it was the right video? Of
It was the Elvis Tupelo Elvis Festival. So of course they have all the Elvis concerts, and we love Elvis. Who doesn't love Elvis? You know?
Many people.
Bubba.
A lot of people don't love Elvis. JSYK.
Who don't? Oh, I wanted to. You know what song I wanted to sing karaoke to tonight? Ramona would love this. Ramona would love this.
What?
I'll tell you what, I will sing karaoke tonight.
Okay.
Want me to sing karaoke? I'm gonna sing. I hope they have it. Let me see if they have it.
Harold's in a singing mood.
Hopefully it's not kissing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's feeling
it's
it.
the second version. It's the second version of Kissing Cousin. I forgot there's two versions though.
Oh, Harold, did you watch the reenactment this time? Did you get to see? Did you see the kid?
Oh yes, I did.
Did
My
you?
best friend, my best buddy.
Oh, they had the picture. He had a picture with them.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah.
I've been so busy with work. I haven't. I need
Yeah.
Now you get the highlights all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to say nothing about. I told Jen about the Elvis mama, about her, but I don't want to mention it on here. But yeah, I saw the Elvis mama. Great. Played her in the sun. Yeah, we did. We saw the Elvis reenactment of
when he gets his first guitar, right?
When he first gets his first guitar.
Huh.
Hey, while we're here, Noah, I'll read a little fun fact my mom did about the water wheel.
Oh, yeah. His grandpa owned the Water Wheel Tavern from 1969 to 1970. The Water Wheel was originally across the street from the Water Wheel Lodge. What's the Water Wheel Lodge?
That's the original name.
Weird.
It was but there was one across this. Wait, what?
It's where that D's Cafe is, like right that little spot. Well, that little gas station.
Grumpy D's?
Yeah, right across the way.
Holy shit.
Fun
Hey,
fact.
there's a seat in there that says like this seat is for Stan. Do you know like and it's just do you know anything about that? There's some older guy named Stan.
Yeah, a guy named Stan died in that chair, and they left him there for like a couple of weeks until he just kind of looked weird, and then it was. That's all.
You have the real story about it.
Nobody knows. There's a sign that says this seat's reserved for Stan, and
Yeah, just tell people he died in that chair. You know, a guy who knows the guy that owns the place. So
I just tell people not to sit there.
There you go.
It's coming back.
Either way.
Yeah, it's a seat. Doesn't matter. Well, that's cool. That's
about-
cool. You're very connected. You're very.
I'm a Ballardian.
Yeah.
You're Ballarded.
A lot of people don't know, like everything in this world revolves around Angelo and Little Aaron.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't like attention, but it all revolves. Everything revolves around me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, then you should show up one night on a Wednesday, and
there you go.
And I'll be like, "Hey, my grandpa owns this bar. Give me a fucking beer."
That's right.
It wouldn't be for my grandpa. This bar wouldn't be in place. Give me
Yeah.
and don't give me none of this Keystone stuff. that these Cajuns down there in Louisiana drink. I want the good. Where's Ramona? Where's Ramona?
She's right here.
Oh my
And
god.
my Aunt Harold, we have a very small house. I don't think there's anywhere she could go in here that
Well,
she
I
wasn't
thought
here with.
she was in the drafting room. I thought she was in the draft in the other part of the estate. Okay, I thought
The
she was
estate,
I thought she
the
was in
sprawling
the-
estate.
I thought she was
What do you want to do, babe?
All right, so I wanted to sing karaoke just for Ramona.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm like, what is this gonna be?
All right, you ready, Ramona?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
What's
All
up?
right. I know. I'm saying I'm singing it for Ramona because I know. Oh, well, I know we're gonna get probably not. We're gonna get a copyright strike for this, but it is what it is.
Wow. Just
So why is that for Ramona? Like, oh, we're gonna get it thrown out. All right, this is the one.
No. But I already mentioned this song to Ramona, and she might be the only one that knows it. I mean, I don't know.
I do know it.
That's funny. All I've been hearing about is freaking Mojo Nixon all weekend.
I know. I posted a story of him from the Super Mario Brothers movie yesterday.
All right,
And
y'all ready?
made Harold listen because this was kind of half. Because Elvis has been in my head because at the festival. I posted that picture of Mojo Nixon as Toad in the Super Mario Brothers movie. The song I used. They don't have the anti-Koopa song on Instagram, obviously. So the song I used was him covering "If I Can Dream" by Elvis.
Oh wow!
So that's why I was like, "Oh, Elvis is in my head right now."
Wow! Can y'all hear this?
No.
Y'all heard that?
No.
No? Okay, let me put it.
You're enjoying it by yourself.
I am enjoying it by myself. Of course. All right, now y'all gonna be able to hear it. All right, watch. You can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of things in this song that I'm really excited to hear come out of Harold's mouth.
All right, can y'all see me?
Yeah, awkward and funny angle. I love it when you look down on us doing karaoke.
I look down,
Very intimidating.
I can't wait to hear what Ramona wants. Now it's a long song. I don't know if I can play the whole thing though.
Hey, listen, if you're feeling it,
I might feel it.
that's what this show's for. It's very loose.
Yeah.
Right.
When I look out into your eyes out there, when I look into your faces, you know what I see? I see a little bit of Elvis in each and every one of you out there. Let me tell you, well, Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see that inside of you and me. Elvis is everywhere, man. He's in everything. He's in everybody. Elvis is in your jeans. He's in your cheeseburgers. Elvis is in your nutty buddies. Elvis is in your mom.
Wow.
He's in everybody. He's in young, the old, the fat, the skinny, the white, the black, the brown, and the blue. People got Elvis in them too. Elvis is in everybody out there. Everybody's got Elvis in them. Everybody except one person, that is. Yeah, that one person. The evil opposite of Elvis. The anti-Elvis. And Elvis, he has no Elvis in him. Let me tell you, Michael J. Fox has no Elvis in him. Oh. Yeah, Elvis is his own river. He's going to get up, man. Listen up, Johnny, baby. Elvis is everywhere. Everything is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see that the big E's inside of you and me. Oh! Man, there's a lot of insane phenomena out there in the world. Lots of things people say, what the heck's going on? Let me tell you. Who built the pyramids? Elvis! Who built Stonehenge? Elvis! Yeah, man.
Who's out of breath? Harold.
Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Elvis, 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 Elvis needs boats.
Elvis. Captain Elvis.
Commodore Elvis it is. Yeah, man. Let me, people from outer space, they come up to see me. They don't they don't look like Dr. Spock. They don't look like Klingon. They look like Elvis. Elvis in outer space looks like Elvis. Because Elvis is the perfect being. We're all moving in perfect peace and harmony towards Elvisness. Soon we'll all become Elvis. Everything, everywhere will be Elvis. Why do you think they call it evolution anyway? It's really Elvis-lution. Elvis-lution. Elvis everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come. Time has come to talk to that little bit of Elvis inside of you. Talk to it. Call it up. Say, Elvis, heal me. Save me, Elvis. Make me born again in a perfect Elvis life. That's right. You got that little Elvis inside of you, and he's talking to you. He says he wants you to sing. Everybody got to sing like the king. Like the king. Get that leg going now. And the lip too. No, not that fool Billy Idol's lip. Everybody. Yeah, we're rocking now. Elvis is with us. He's with us, and he's speaking to us. He said, people, everybody got to sing.
Everybody.
Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see is that the big chief inside of you and me.
Wow.
And that's why I cannot.
That's incredible.
I've been everywhere, man.
And that's why I cannot beat Ric Flair in a.
I had that song in my head.
Hey, no, this is not the murder man.
Oh God.
Man.
Listen,
God,
I
I'm out of shape.
Harold.
But
Especially,
speaking of wrestling, wasn't it the Honky Tonk Man?
definitely, the Honky Tonk Man. He was there.
Oh,
I can't believe how hard that song is to sing. That is a hard
I was just
song.
gonna say that. I wanted to say that was really like no joke. You can't just do that. Not everyone can do that.
Yeah,
song.
that was really good.
So thank you. That really like you killed it.
I love that song.
I know
love
it's
that
so
song.
good. He's great. He's like I don't say a guilty pleasure anymore because that's stupid. But I have like I'm like afraid. You know what I mean? There's like conflict of interest sometimes, but I'm like a fucking Mojo Nixon fangirl, so it is what it is. Thank you so much. That was really amazing. It's clear that you know the song well and loved it, and you just killed it, babe. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I need a nap. I need about an hour nap now. And I will never beat Ric Flair in a wrestling match because I'm blown up. I'm telling you.
You already did. You beat him in a karaoke club.
Yeah, I like to see Ric Flair sing that song. I would like to hear Ric Flair sing that song.
I don't know if
he was real good.
I should have just sang a slow number. I should have just said saying wise man say. See, that's an easy song. Yeah. Only fools rushing.
I was just talking about that. Who oh no, it wasn't. No, it's Love Me Tender he sang. Or no, he might sing it too. I was talking yesterday about Wild at Heart.
Yes, Wild at Heart with Nick Cage. He was like Elvis. A lot of love for Elvis. He was like Elvis in that movie. It was like
And I know he sung Love Me Tender, or maybe something else too. I can't remember.
Yeah. You ever heard? I mean, I know it's getting late and about time to end it, but you ever heard the Elvis one that he played live, and he played what song was he that he was laughing? You ever heard the laughing version?
The laughing version.
Are You Lonesome Tonight? And he starts singing it, and he says, "Are you lonesome?" He sings and starts off real good. "Are you lonesome tonight?" I don't want to play it. I'll definitely get copyright banned. But, "Are you lonesome tonight? Are you feeling all right?" And then he says, "Do you look at your bald head and wish you had hair. And then somebody in the audience, a man, takes off his toupee and starts waving it like this. And Elvis just cracks up.
That's amazing.
And he cannot.
Oh, that's it.
Down here, the Vincent man's like, nope, not even Elvis.
I know.
Nope.
Elvis.
I know.
Elvis is like, don't misrepresent.
So the guy in the toupee must have been dancing around in the audience because he's just cracked. And then you hear Whitney Houston's mom, Whitney Houston's mom was a backup singer for Elvis, and you see her just woo. That makes him crack up because he's and it's just. I wish I'd had video. I wish they would have video of that. They don't. They just have the soundtrack, and it's really.
That is so funny.
It's really a good.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm learning a little bit more about Elvis now because of you, but I don't know that much about him. But I've read a lot of like comedy people's autobiographies and memoirs, and like a lot of the old school people like from the 70s. Like that was like the Monty Python guys and stuff, and Mel Brooks, where they were like, yeah, like Elvis like really loved our movies and stuff.
Oh, Elvis.
He was such a comedy fan, like where I'm like, damn, I know that I could like sit and watch a movie with Elvis and we would be cracking up at the same stuff, dude.
What was Elvis's? He loved Mel Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis loved Mel Brooks movies.
Well, that's good. Mel Brooks is one of my favorite Jews.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And he had his own. And he had his own movie theater in his basement.
He's still alive. Mel Brooks is like old. Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he just released.
Oh yeah,
I read it was a very extensive autobiography.
Oh, he's got a birthday coming up soon.
He's in his 90s.
He must be right up there.
Yeah,
and his birthday's on June 28th.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit! And Dick Van Dyke is still alive, apparently.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke has a young wife.
Really?
Of course he does.
Do it.
Yes.
Like,
right.
Why wouldn't he? Like, he's just like,
right.
I'm rich and I'm old, and
it's like Tony Randall. He had a young wife too.
And his name's Dick Van Dyke. Just his name.
That's it. It's a joke in itself.
He's got a name for himself, and he's got a name of a porn star, and he could be like fragilistic ex HBO Adosha. So
his wife is 50. I mean, that doesn't sound young, but they married. Yeah, he's 96, but they married in 2012.
I mean,
so they're married for 10 years. So.
Are you gonna go on Hinge and try to find like a 96-year-old? You're like, I'm looking for women my age.
Oh, I don't want to. I'll be honest with you. Whenever Mrs. Dufrene, if she ever would, if something would happen, I don't want to be morbid, but anyway, but I wouldn't.
You're being.
Yeah, I know you are. He always does this.
I would not want. I'll be honest with you. I would go to the Elvis Tupelo festival, and I try to find a companion over there with the older ladies than I would with a younger girl.
No, you would just go and get the Elvis kisses and get a scarf every time.
No, I would.
Yeah.
I would. I always wonder, like if a guy would go up and say, "Give me a kiss."
Doesn't Nicholas have a huge like Elvis fascination? Why?
He does.
Yeah, he married. What's her name?
Lisa Marie. He got to go in the bedroom upstairs and saw where Elvis died. Nicolas Cage.
I mean, but how like interesting is it that he knew, like Lisa Marie knew that he was obsessed with Elvis and was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's true. That's weird.
Yeah.
You're talking about a girl who married Michael Jackson. Just
yeah.
I mean.
You're right. There's a lot more in that.
There's something wrong with Lisa Marie.
But I mean, Elvis was a pretty man, and then Lisa Marie like looks like Elvis. So I mean, he was really. I mean, that's the whole thing. He was really interested in.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure Nicolas Cage had some fast and some. You know what I think? I'll put it out there. I'm going to tell you my theory. You want me to tell you my theory?
Yeah.
The only reason Nicolas Cage.
Tell me your theory.
Yeah, the only reason Nicolas Cage married Lisa Marie Presley was the same reason Michael Jackson married Lisa Marie Presley. They wanted to go up there and see the toilet that Elvis died on. That's why he
That's
married.
the only reason.
That's the only reason. And once he saw the toilet, that was it. He said, "I'm out of here."
The royal throne.
He said, "I'm out of here." I thought it would be better than this. It's just a regular toilet. I thought it'd be a bidet. I thought it'd be a bidet, and it's just a regular toilet. Come on, man.
Hey, I went to the plumbing store. I know about toilets. I know about toilets.
Oh,
well, there that goes. If you like, we could really change this conversation.
I think we have about 5 more minutes of the show, and then we're
we should probably start wrapping it up.
All right. Well, then I guess.
But yeah, but you know, what's her name? Whenever Elvis passed away, she was like, "Well, I got to go, honey. I got to go use the restroom." And he went in the bathroom and he stayed in there like for 4 hours. But that was normal for Elvis because he was so constipated. He would stay in the bathroom for 4 hours. He'd read all his books, and it's like Harold Dufrene. I just. Little do y'all know, right here, I'm sitting on a toilet while I'm doing after.
Okay.
Hey, there's a great song. There's a great song by Screamin' Jay Hawkins called the Constipation Blues.
My favorite.
It's just it's like jazz music with him going.
Matt's favorite too. He said
the plop sounds are epic when he goes.
I never heard this
sounds he makes.
It's like Mike, but
I gotta grab me a beer. I'm exhausted.
So Matt Murda Man, you came in later. You're I don't know you yet. Like, where are you located?
I'm in Houston.
Holy shit, we have people from all over.
Yeah, I don't like almost no one's in the same city.
Yeah.
I can get somebody on your show from New Zealand, then you could really.
That would really be a difficult time zone.
Because New Zealand is only is 2 hours earlier, but the next day.
Wow.
But they're 2 hours earlier from Seattle, so
What?
New Zealand easily on.
That's wow.
Anyways,
all right, gang. I tell you what. Here we are. We make a big announcement on Wednesday night. We say we're going to tighten up the shows. We're going to go for about an hour and 15 minutes. And it's 2 hours again. We just can't. We try
that's
our
why we
best.
remove one show, then we don't have time. Like we have to.
Yeah. It's all good. We had a good time tonight.
Yeah.
Noah, thank you so much. Noah, if anybody wants to follow you, that's What is it? DinoDad Comedy, right?
There's Instagram. There's DinoDad Comedy on Instagram, and then I have this other one where I basically promote everybody else as best I can called Seattle Grunge Comedy.
Okay.
It's all one word, and I'm all about helping other people. I mean, not just comedians, but like I just have a strong belief about getting Seattle known again instead of for like Amazon and Expedia or whatever. I want to be known for our art scene and comedy and all that. It's the new grunge.
That's a good project. That's a very and I do. I mean, I didn't know that about you with the money y'all raise. Different different charity, and that is a good all good causes, and that's so nice to hear. And
I always say it takes good people to find good people, so I appreciate that we are finding each other because that's what the world needs.
Yeah, that is great.
We can't control the fucked up shit, but we can control how we deal with each other.
Yeah, and that's great. That's all some good causes y'all doing that for, and that really is fantastic. And whenever I go visit, I will be in Seattle one day. And I want to go visit. And we're gonna go we're gonna definitely go on Wednesday. If I'm there for Wednesday night, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna stop.
Lots of good open mics. Mine's just one of them, but there's
And look, anytime you want to come promote something, or if y'all have somebody special you want to promote, we're more than happy to have them on or yourself on again. Okay, so I appreciate you coming on, Noah.
Yeah, thank you.
And your hair is looking good. Go get another haircut from Little Aaron. It's looking perfect. Even though you're under your hat.
I always do Angel Love and Little Aaron and Matt the Murder Man. It's nice to meet you folks. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you too.
You too.
This is our gang sign,
Mr. Bones, by the way.
Oh, Mr. Bones. Yeah, that's Mr. Bones.
How dare we?
Yeah, I wanted to show you something. And we're gonna show the Mrs. Dufrene video on Wednesday. But I wanted to show you something real fast. Talk about Mr. Bones. I forgot to show you this, Matt.
Wait.
I'm gonna upload this.
Wednesday we can do your whole Tupelo.
We will, but I just want to show this real fast. Or maybe I did take a picture. Oh, You did not have. I should save this for Wednesday. But anyway, you weren't babysitting Mr. Bones too good this weekend because he got out. He was in Tupelo.
No, he did.
He was in Tupelo.
Wow.
On the piano. I'll put this picture up. I have a bet. It's in the window. I took this, but I want to show you something. he had a special guest with him. You wouldn't believe this. Little Aaron and Angelo's friends were appearing with him, and he had a fly on his head.
Whoa.
That's so funny.
He had the Elvis wig and the fly on his head. All right, Noah, thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming on.
Yeah,
DinoDadComedy and what is it? I want to write it down. Grunge.
It's Seattle Grunge Comedy. That's the other one.
Grunge Comedy. I'm gonna go look that up.
We're gonna start the grunge comedy scene. Whatever. I don't know what it means, but it's.
You guys all wear like flannels around y'all's waist with like ripped
We
jeans.
look like Scottish warriors. It's like Braveheart. They tell the it's all Mel Gibson just talking about freedom. And his arm being pulled off while he's at an open mic.
There you go. Well, thanks again, my man. I appreciate it. Matt, thanks for coming on and getting to see me sing Elvis is Everywhere.
Oh, hell yeah.
Angelo and Lil Aaron. Thank y'all for
don't cry. It's gonna be okay. Harry.
Thank y'all, Dad and Mom, for being here.
And we feel it.
Yeah, and Jean and Ramona. Oh, I'm gonna burn now. I called her Jean instead of Jean.
Yeah, you're getting it now. You can't help it.
I know. And Ramona, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. Now my voice is messed up for the rest.
That
of
was
it.
a really strong, stellar performance.
Absolutely.
When Shayna, we'll see you next year. Shayna's going to the Tupelo Elvis Festival next year.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna see her there.
Yeah. Shayna's coming back on the show.
Yeah, Shayna, when are you going to come back on? You mean the world to us? We were wrong, and we just can't live without you. Shayna, come back.
Hey.
You can blame it all
on Noah, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey Noah, what show are we on?
You might not know.
Which show?
Yeah, you might not know.
Do you know the name of the show?
Harold Dufrene and
no,
Jean and Ramona and
I'm Dino Dufrene. Is that what you're saying?
What
are you saying? Show? Which?
The show we're all talking on. What show is this?
This is the Jean and Ramon Harold.
I like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat our life. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing take cool shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with everywhere and Harold Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufrene doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufrene. Once it's for certain we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufrene.